Hey everybody, Kiara here, back with some more Quest for a Perfect Pokédex and Pokemon Legends Arceus on the Nintendo Switch. Sadly, we actually lost some footage from this episode. I am doing the intro over again. I did record it already, but as I said, we lost some footage because Streamlabs was being dumb. Anyways, that's not the reason, it's because I have little storage in my computer. Um, Anyways, you guys could kind of see where we're at with Pachirisu's Pokédex. We didn't do too much before we lost the footage, but I used a ton of Spark. I defeated about probably like five, six, and then I caught like one, I believe. I think I just caught like one or two, and we had one leap out of a tree. So that's pretty much where we left off. Um, yeah, I lost about like probably just like 11 minutes of footage. So, not too much went on. I was just really trying to focus on finding them in the trees. Um, and yeah. So, we did use a lot of spark. We defeated a few. But yeah, the main thing is I have to focus on finding them in trees, right? So, let me go and show you guys what we have in the party. I have 3 level 61 Pachirisu and 1 level 35. Um, and yeah, so that's where we're at. I have no idea where I got these level 61 Pachirisu from, honestly, because the only place they spawn is actually in Crimson Mirelands, in the Droning Meadow. And if they spawned in Alabaster, then I would have understood why it's at level 61, but they don't spawn in Alabaster. So it's really confusing where I got that high level of Pachirisu before. Really confusing. I don't know where it came from, but it's a pretty high level for a Pachirisu. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just looking in this whole area. They spawn in Droning Meadow and and Cottonsedge Prairie, which it doesn't say in the Pokédex that they spawn there, but they spawn in Cottonsedge Prairie as well. So yeah, hopefully my recording won't cancel out, and I'll actually get this episode out. Hopefully, it won't cancel out again. But let's go ahead and head back. I mean, now we have an outbreak going on, but there's nothing special happening in it, so yeah, if we just fly over here, my pin is over there, but they could spawn way over here at the edge, at the end of Droning Meadow. They could spawn way over here in the trees. So I gotta really focus on the shaking trees because it's pretty rare to find them in shaking trees. But if I could find it in shaking trees, then that'd be really awesome. Who the heck saw me? There's no way that Parasect saw me, because there's no way it saw me. I just landed on the ground, flew away immediately. There's no way it saw me. Alright, anyways, none of these seem to be shaking. Watch out, Togetic. None of these seem to be shaking, so let's just see what we have over here. Cottonsedge Prairie. Okay, so there's a Togepi. I could fight the Togepi. I have to use a bunch of Spark, so this is probably the perfect opportunity to do that by fighting a Togepi. Okay, and then as for the other Pachirisu over here, hold on. Kind of actually wanted to catch it instead. Oh god. Wait, I didn't mean to throw a Pokeball at the Togepi. That's my bad. I did not want to catch the Togepi. I thought it was Pachirisu. But it's fine. It still works with the Pokédex, I guess. But I didn't mean to. My bad. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually head to camp. I've been doing this for a bit in the lost footage. I've just been kind of going back to camp to respawn shaking trees. I don't know if that does any difference than just changing the day. Or just like changing the time of day. I don't know if that makes any difference. But I'm just thinking that since it worked with spawning alphas, it might work with spawning shaking trees. We shall see. Okay, so if we go over here, dive off the cliff, fly away, alright, none of these are shaking, okay, that one's not shaking, neither is that one, okay, just gotta examine every tree. And remember, only shaking trees could be in, it could only be with apricorn trees. So, none of these bright yellow ones will ever be shaking. It could only be apricorn trees. Alright, so that's something to remember. Let's see. These Pachirisu. Let's go ahead and try to catch them. And let's not get the Togepi this time. Alright, I guess for that Togepi, I could go ahead and defeat it. And it looks like I caught all of the Pachirisu that I had to. But I do still have to catch one while it's asleep, though. That's another part of the Pokédex. Gotta catch it while it's asleep. Okay, so next time I find some Pachirisu, let's wait till it falls asleep, and then I'll catch it. God, this shaking tree thing is gonna take a long time to do. That always takes the longest. The longest ever. Always. Okay. Alright. Our focus is shaking trees. Let's find some. That is the main focus. We gotta find the shaking trees. I know that they could spawn way over here, because I saw it a little bit earlier in the lost footage. That's a huge dragonfly right there. Okay. Nothing really over here. Let me take a look over here at these trees. This one is shaking. Oh, it's a Combi. Okay, so maybe from this point on, they can't spawn. Just because I don't think Pachirisu's spawn locations take the place of Combi. I don't think they could share the same location. Because with Shaking Trees, I think the developers kind of made it so that they can't, you know, it wouldn't be that hard to find the Pokemon you need in Shaking Trees. You know, so I think they made it so that they don't share spawn locations, because I don't remember ever seeing the same, like, two different Pokemon pop up from different, or from the same tree. I don't remember that happening. So I'm just gonna wait here right now, you guys, and I'm just gonna wait till it falls asleep. Till one of them falls asleep. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. But let's just sit back and enjoy the show. That one over there at the far wall, stop moving. That one is asleep. Cool. That wasn't asleep? Wait. Wait, it was asleep. It looked like it was asleep. How was that one not asleep? What? Okay. I guess it has to be green. When I hover over it, if the circle isn't green, then that doesn't mean it's asleep. I guess it has to be green. Okay. I thought if it just... Huh, okay. Yeah, because that one was yellow. It stopped moving. I thought it was asleep. But I guess it wasn't fully asleep, maybe? Maybe it was starting to sleep, but then it just wasn't fully asleep. Huh. Okay. Well, that's my bad. My mistake. Can this other one fall asleep? Please. I hear some other Pokemon that's asleep. I think like a Petalil is asleep. Alright. Well, surely this Pachirisu has got to fall asleep at some point, right? If I give it a Chesto Berry to eat, would it fall asleep? Probably not, because that's supposed to wake you up, right? Chesto Berries are supposed to wake you up, not put you to sleep. Is there a game, or not a game, is there a item in the game that actually puts Pokemon to sleep? Because that'd be pretty cool. Whenever you just want them to fall asleep. Maybe it's like specifically a raspberry if you give them one of those. I say so because I'm actually looking one. I'm blocking it on the screen, but there's a raspberry in my hands right now. Maybe like a specific berry puts them to sleep on purpose. I think this Petalil's asleep as well. So there's two Petalil that now have fallen asleep. Maybe that Togepi as well. That Togepi isn't moving. This Pachirisu, though, is not sleeping. I'm kind of getting impatient. I'm kind of getting impatient here, Pachirisu. Huh. Yeah, I'm really getting impatient here. We'll try again next time when there's more Pachirisu. I thought the other one was asleep. I really thought the other one was asleep. But apparently it was not. Alright, that's 29 of 40 times I've used Spark. Not bad. Alright, let's go back. We'll see if we could spawn more shaking trees. And then I'll be back. I'll be back to catch that sleeping one. I was really getting impatient with that Pachirisu. But hopefully next time I come, though. Next time I go back, it will be... It will be 3 of them, and I could just wait, you know, for one of them to fall asleep. We'll have better chances, better odds of finding it asleep if there's more than one. Alright, this tree, just instantly, this tree is shaking. I saw it immediately. Also, there's a Whiscash there? Has there always been a Whiscash there? Oh, this is a Vespiquen. I'm just gonna run away from you, honestly. So, I guess Pachirisu can take the spawn locations of Combee and Vespiquen. Or at least just one of them. That's what it seems like. I did not think that would be a Vespiquen. Alright, none of these trees are shaking. Okay, it is getting dark. Might need to speed this up so we could get back to camp before it gets too dark. Oh, there's a tree right there that's shaking. Okay. That's probably definitely a Pachirisu. It's gotta be. It's around the other Pachirisu, so. Alright, so there are 3. Now we just have to wait for one of them to fall asleep. Okay, so the one in the middle is not moving, but I don't think it's sleeping. It's not moving. It might be starting to go to sleep, but I don't think it's asleep. Right? I don't think it's asleep. This Petalil's asleep. These Petalil like to really fall asleep super fast. The Pachirisu still isn't moving. So I think it's just like starting to sleep. But is it asleep though? Since this Petalil's asleep right next to me, I can't hear if the Pachirisu over there is asleep. Huh. Okay, I'm scared to go over there. Just because I don't want to go over there only for it to not be fully asleep yet. Oh, now it's awake. Excuse me? What the heck was it doing? Was it just sitting down? Okay, it's turning nighttime. Maybe that means one of them will go to sleep. One of them will fall asleep if it's nighttime. Maybe. I want to go get that tree right now. Oh, wait, the one in the middle. That's definitely asleep now, right? Look how it's laying down. That's gotta be asleep. Okay. Don't mind me. I didn't even check to see if that was asleep, but I'm just assuming. Oh god, I didn't catch it though. Yeah, I should have probably used an Ultra Ball, just to be sure. Combi! Excuse me? What are you doing in there? Okay. Combi was in that tree. Combi was in that tree. Okay. Here, we're just gonna go ahead and leave this area. Let's see if we can find any more shaking trees over here. It looks like the ghost types have started to come. Okay. I just want to see if there's any more shaking trees nearby. I know I found a combi in one of these trees, but since I did also find a combi in the one that should have definitely had a Pachirisu, I guess it's possible that just any of these trees could be combi, Vespiquen, or Pachirisu. Okay. Can't believe I didn't catch that one. It was asleep. It definitely was asleep. So when it's just sitting down, it's not asleep. It's kind of just like dozing off, but it's not fully asleep. It has to actually be laying down on its side with its tail wrapped around it, all cute. All cute and adorable for it to be asleep. Alright. Alright. Let's go again. I might honestly have to just look for the Pachirisu off camera, you guys. Like, I'll record it, but I just won't show my face. Just because I feel like, I just might have to put more time off camera so I could, like, play whenever I'm not, like, recording episodes, you know? But of course, I'll still record the screen. It just won't be during when I'm recording facecam and stuff. But you guys will be able to see me catch all these Pachirisu in trees. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, just because leaping out of trees is probably the hardest mission. The one that takes the longest to do in any Pokédex entries. That's the one you don't want to have, you know? That's the one mission you don't want to have. Because it takes the longest to do. Alright. Can one of you guys please fall asleep? Just immediately. Do it. Go. Go. Do it. I like how when I'm crouched down, the music stops. Like, I like the music and all, of course, but it's kind of a nice little added detail to this game. It's like when you're crouched down, you gotta be quiet, so let's cancel the music so that the Pokemon don't hear you coming because there's no music. Alright. Oh my god, another Petalil's asleep. I could hear it. I hate how Petalil keeps falling asleep super easily, but Pachirisu, on the other hand, too energetic. I mean, it is a squirrel, so it's understandable. Okay, so far they're all still awake. Just gotta play the waiting game. Just gotta wait for it. Okay, so the one in the center is sitting, but it's not sleeping. I think if you see them just sit down, that probably means they're just like dozing off, and then it's only a matter of time before they actually fully fall asleep. But yeah, that one's definitely just sitting down. You guys, why is Pachirisu so adorable? It's so cute. I love watching it just fall asleep. It's so adorable when it sleeps. Oh my god, it's so cute. See, that one is light yellow. That means that it's about to sleep. I think it has to be fully green for it to be fully asleep. So I'm not going to catch that one yet. If you look at its eyes, they are closed. Actually, no, its eyes are not closed. Never mind. Yeah, so it is just sitting down. Okay. So it has... So when Pokemon just sit down in the wild, their defenses just lower. That's why it turns a lighter color. But it's not asleep though. When they're asleep, then the defenses are really lowered. I see. I'm still learning things. Can you believe it, you guys? I'm still learning things in this game, though I've had it for years. Okay. I feel like it's about to fall asleep, though. Both of them. This one and the one that's walking up there. You think if the Pachirisu hops into that tree, and then I throw a Pokeball at the tree, it will count as it leaping out of the tree? that'd be kind of funny if it did. Even though the tree isn't shaking, if a Pachirisu from out on the ground just hops into the tree and then I shake the tree, and then it counts as leaping from a tree. That would be crazy. Really, really crazy. This is a long waiting game. Long process. I feel like back, last Pokemon that was like you have to wait till they fall asleep. I feel like it was way faster. It happened like instantly whenever I wanted it to. It's like, go to sleep, and then it fell asleep. But these guys, squirrels are not the right Pokemon to need to fall asleep. Not the right Pokemon. Maybe giving them a berry will help? I don't know if that's actually proven to be true. Or, like, is there a Pokemon berry that makes them fall asleep? Or is it possible to use hypnosis on a Pachirisu, leave the battle, and then it will still have hypnosis on it, and then it falls asleep? Is that something I could try? I don't want to go get a hypnosis Pokemon though. That's gonna take too much time. But like if I use Drowsy and then use hypnosis, or actually I don't know if Drowsy's in this game. I don't think he is. But if I use somebody to use hypnosis, but then I run away from the battle, will hypnosis still be in effect? And then shortly afterward they just fall asleep. I don't know. I really don't know. I like how I'm just like, literally, I'm not even holding the controller anymore. I'm just waiting for these Pachirisu to fall asleep. Also, there's a cat knocking on the door. Should probably open it. Probably. I don't want to miss the moment one of these Pachirisu falls asleep, though. I think what we're going to do, you guys, is I'm going to catch the sleeping Pachirisu, hopefully soon in this episode. But then I'm going to take a break, because I did just get done recording the last episode as well. Oh, that one's asleep. That one's asleep. I'm gonna take a break after this, just so I could go ahead and... Oh god! I was hoping I could throw the Pokeball before you attacked me. Wow! That was messed up. That was really messed up. I hate you for that. Get out of here. Run away. You are a terrible Pokemon. Where did you even come from? There's another one that just spawned randomly. Oh my god. Okay. Get me out of here. That was so frustrating. I waited so long only for it to attack me in the end. That was messed up, Pachirisu. Really messed up. Not cool. Not cool. I didn't do anything to you. Like, I let you be. I did not even touch you. You could have done whatever you felt like doing. I did not even... I didn't touch you. I didn't touch you. Anyways, as I was saying, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. Because I just got done recording the last episode. And, I'm gonna go ahead and look for the tree Pachirisu off camera. I think that's what we'll do. So, yeah. I'll go ahead and look for them off camera. I will record the Switch footage, and then just, yeah, you guys will see it shortly. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we are back in the game, and we are going to go back to Coronet to finish off the entry. To finish off the entry we've been working on. So, off camera, you guys did see what I did off camera right before I came back on screen. But I have been really working hard to play whenever I could off camera and find all of those sleeping Pachirisu. So we ended up doing it. That's really fun. Yay. That took too long to do though. That took a really long time. That took a really long time. Anyways, we're gonna go back over here, because I still have to actually catch one while it's asleep. So that's something I have to do. Gotta catch it while it's asleep. So I'm just gonna wait here. We're gonna wait till it fully falls asleep. Hopefully. And, get this Togepi out of here. It's just staring at me. We're gonna wait till it fully falls asleep. So I can go catch it. It'd be nice if both of them could fall asleep at the same time. That'd be really awesome, so that one of them won't attack me while I'm trying to catch the other one while it's asleep. And yeah. So, what I did was just fly all over Coordinate Highlands, and I found out that Pachirisu doesn't just spawn in Droning Meadow and Cotton Sedge Prairie. I found out that if you're looking for it in trees, it pretty much spawns anywhere. Cause let me show you guys the map right now. Wait. Oh hey! Another one just spawned. That's awesome. It just spawned right in front of my face. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But anyways, I found a Pachirisu over here. Like right here. Like right there. And in the Pokédex, it only says it spawns in this area. But I think what they were talking about was they probably mean it only spawns in these areas. If you're looking for it outside, like just out of the trees, just walking around on the ground. That's probably what the Pokédex means when you look up the destinations that you could find them. Because I found one way over here. Like, no joke, I found one way over here in a tree. It wasn't walking around, but if it's in a tree, I think it doesn't apply to the Pokédex. I could be wrong about that. But literally, I found one way over here. And then I also found one, like, right over here in Sludge Mound. I was just looking for shaking trees towards the end of finding them in trees. I was just kind of looking for shaking trees at that point. Anywhere I could find them. And I ended up finding one all the way in the Home of Trials. And I'm just like, huh. Weird. It shouldn't be there. Because let me just remind you guys what the Pokédex says. So 25 leapt out of trees. That's what I did off camera. That's all I did off camera. I made sure to not use any attacks or defeat them. But anyways, it only says Droning Meadow. So it doesn't even say Cotton Sedge Prairie. So they do spawn in Droning Meadow shaking trees. Unless they're out on the ground. I don't think they are, because I've looked through Droning Meadow several times. Plenty of times, like a ton of times. And they weren't there. Yeah, we got it. That was definitely asleep. It was green. The circle was green. Okay, cool. So now what we gotta do is use Spark. So as I was saying, I've searched Droning Meadow tons of times looking for these shaking trees, and I have not found one on the ground. So there's something weird about the Pokemon destinations that I'm realizing. Something weird about it. Something very strange about it. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, my guess is that it probably just doesn't tell you the tree destinations, or if it hops out of a rock, like with Geodude, it probably doesn't tell you if it, like, where it spawns in rocks, you know? Oh, my bad. I forgot that it has no effect. I'm forgetting basic Pokemon facts. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Oh, that's the alpha. You are fast, little Petalil. That alpha is fast. Anyways, let's use Spark. Is that Alpha still on me? Not anymore. Now it is. Okay. I'm just gonna use Spark. I don't really care who I fight. I just have to use a bunch of Spark. And the last thing I have to do is actually feed Pachirisu. So that shouldn't be too hard. Recover? Oh my god. Okay. I think I've used enough Spark right now, so I could probably just leave the battle. I was hoping to just defeat this Petalil, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen anytime soon. I mean, I guess I could keep going, unless he uses Recover again. If he uses Recover again, I'm just gonna leave. What did it just say in the bottom of the screen? It's like Pachirisu's Spark caused it to wake up. Wait, what does that mean? I think it literally just said it caused it to wake up. Pachirisu's Spark. That's what it said. Okay, I could be wrong. I did not read the bottom of the screen very well. Anyways, that was all the Spark I needed. That was too many Spark. Alright. Oh yeah, I have to feed them food and then I have to defeat them. Okay, so if I'm gonna defeat them, it should be with a Pokemon that is stronger. Pokemon that is stronger. So I'll go with Cleaver, so we could defeat them. Let me go ahead and go back. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go back to town and then reset. So let me know, you guys, does the Pokédex actually really, like, for every Pokemon that leaps out of a tree or pops out of a rock, for all of those Pokemon, does it actually, like, not include it in the locations when you look at the Pokédex? Because I even showed it on camera. I'm pretty sure I showed it on camera. That I found Pachirisu in the home of trials, and I was not expecting to. And also, I found one in this tree before as well. And they also shouldn't be appearing in this tree. Because it's not in the destinations. And I also found one down here in Sludge Mound. Yeah, these two trees. There's one tree that's down there that's shaking, and then there's one next to it. I did find one in each of those trees. So my thing was, my thing is, if they appear in all these trees and stuff. Actually, what am I talking about? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, my thing is, I think in the past I've proven, you know, to some extent that finding Pokemon in trees oh my god. Okay. I was gonna go attack that tree, but I mean, I have like 5 Carnivine shinies. That's a bit that's a bit exaggerated, but I do at least have one. And I don't really need another. But you know what? Why the heck not? I got it. Cool. Now I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. I have no idea what I was talking about. I think I was just going to tell you guys that I think I've proven in the past that nearby trees um, work. If that makes sense? I don't think that makes sense, but nearby trees, like, boom, from behind. Um, so let me show you guys in a little bit. I can't really explain. Can't really explain right now. How did that not defeat you? I feel like that definitely should have defeated you. Alright, this one wants to attack me, so hopefully it doesn't run away. This one definitely shouldn't have you alive, right? Okay, cool. Definitely should defeat you. Alright, so that's 2. Who sees me? Oh, Ghastly? Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, Ghastly. Okay. As I was saying, so if we look at the map, they say in the Pokédex that they could spawn Droning Meadow. So this is all in this bottom area. All in this bottom area. Droning Meadow. And I think I've proven in the past that if you see a Pokemon that spawns in Droning Meadow, or anywhere, and then you look at the neighboring area, so like Ursa's Ring or Sludge Mound, I think I've proven that just any area that's close to where it says in the Pokédex works as well, if that makes sense. So I guess that makes sense why I found some in Sludge Mound, because it's any area that's like kind of really close by to where it says in the Pokédex, because sometimes the Pokédex just isn't accurate. And yeah, so I found some in Sludge Mound, maybe Ursa's Ring, and what I want to know is, why the heck did I find one way over here? Why did I find one way over there? Because I got no idea. I got no clue. Why the heck I found one way over there? I mean, it was in a tree, so I guess, you know, I wasn't walking around, but still, I should not have found one way over there. I really shouldn't have. Really shouldn't have found one way over there. Really shouldn't have. But I did. But I did. Alright, let's go ahead and go to sleep, so that it's not dark, because I don't like the dark. I don't like the dark, really. Alright. Okay. Alright, I have to defeat 3 more. I've kind of been looking at all these trees, you guys, just to see if I could maybe find some Pachirisu in them. Because if I can, then I think that's a guaranteed one that won't run away. Right? I don't think Pokemon you find in shaking trees run away, do they? Don't think they do. I hope they don't. Anyways, let's just go over here. Here's one. Don't run away. Thank you. Thank you for not running away. Gotcha. Okay, and then here's another one. Don't run away. Don't do it. Okay, he ran away. That's fine, I guess. I think there's a Togepi over here. Yeah, I don't care about Togepi. Okay. Let's see if I could maybe find some shaking trees. Maybe I'll find one. You know, and it won't run away. There's one. Get out of here. Nice. And I don't really care about the Paris, so I'm just gonna leave. We're gonna be gone. Alright, I need one more. So maybe I could find one in a shaking tree and it won't run away again. Maybe. That's a Burmy. Okay. Maybe I could go back to the home of trials and find one over there? I mean, maybe. That's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. So, when I was exploring off camera, you guys, looking for Pachirisu and trees, I kind of just was flying everywhere, just looking for shaking trees, like I am doing right now. And I think I've figured out that it doesn't really matter where you look, as long as it's a shaking tree, it will work. As being part Pachirisu. As being, you know, maybe a Pachirisu. That's Burmy. It's worth a shot, right? Worth a shot to shake these shaking trees. It doesn't take too long out of my time. Okay. Just looking around. I know they're here somewhere. Oh, I made it back to the very beginning of the area. Very beginning of the area. I don't think I meant to do that, but it's what I did. I'm just looking for shaking trees. It's a shaking rock. It's another shaking rock. It's another Togetic. Okay, that's a Burmy. It's fine. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and go back, see if they've respawned. I did make like a giant circle around the area, so I'm already back where I started. Back where I started, and it looks like they're back. Cool. Or at least one of them is. There we go. Thank you for not running away. It's very helpful. Alright, now I have to go ahead and feed them. It looks like there's just 2 Togepi over there, so... Okay, I guess I have to wait again. Okay, I probably should have fed that one before I fought it. That would have been smart. Sometimes I just am not smart. Sometimes. Sometimes just not smart. Alright, we're just gonna make it morning again. Seems slightly faster than going to town and coming back. If we just do it this way. Alright. Just gonna fly back over there. We're gonna feed it. We're not going to attack it. Okay, we're just gonna feed it. Just going to feed it. Alright, I think I just have to feed it like 5 times. Oh god, the Pachirisu is back with 2 more Togepi. Why are there 2 more Togepi? Is this one asleep? No, I think it's just sitting. It's just sitting there. Alright, let me get orange berries out. Okay, that was the last one. Cool. Alright. Pachirisu's entry is fully complete. That is awesome. That is really cool. I hope you enjoyed the snack. That is really cool. Pachirisu's entry is fully complete. Let's turn in our information. It is fully perfected. Alright, you guys. Let's see the finishing result. Pachirisu. Perfect. It has the little sparkles by the Pokeball. Okay. Well, that will be the end of this episode. It, thankfully, I don't think was a very long one. I don't think it was a very long one. And, yeah. So, you guys, next episode we'll do Stunky and Skuntank. Stunky is already halfway complete. Pretty good. Skuntank might take a bit more time. Just a bit more time. Okay, so I have to stun Stunky. I don't know why. Why do I have to stun Stunky? That makes no sense. Anyways, normally when it says you have to stun it, it's usually like the fully evolved Pokemon, not the basic form. But okay. We have to stun it, defeat with ground type moves, catch it. Catch just one more, so Stunky shouldn't take too long. But yeah, we'll spend most of the time doing Skuntank. You guys, I hope to see you guys next time for more quests for a perfect Pokédex.